Yo, 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 what's up with you people, man? It's your boy Retro Rob coming at y'all with yet another episode of Life is Chess. I was getting ready to call it a night, and I seen something, very strange in the news update on, what they're trying to do with the Section 8 program. I told a lot of you that they will never stop that program. That program will never stop, because that will be a much bigger problem than they're already facing out here already. You see what I'm saying? But I was just talking about this today, and it looks like soon it will come to fruition. It looks like, I'm not saying that it will, but it looks like soon it will come to fruition, which is very, very, but I'm going to tell you before I get into what I'm going to say, what is going to come into fruition. Them, increasing the rent. So, a lot of people that receive Section 8, rent can go anywhere from like $50 on down to, zero rent. You see what I'm saying? They're making those people go from $50 a month and zero rent up to like $150, $100 a month. This is a conference call in a proposal by HUD, which is ran by Ben Raccoon Carson, which is a brother, by the way, black guy, who is a representative of Trump's. Now, keep that in your mind. Keep that connection in your mind. He is a representative of Trump. You see what I'm saying? He's with Team Trump, who is currently making a big fuss with Congress about getting this wall. Now, keep that in mind, right? Watch the connections. Remember, I told you I'm good at putting two and two together now. You see what I'm saying? Raising the rent up from 30% of income to 35%, eliminate income deductions for elderly and disabled, and rental, dental assistance, medical assistance, you see what I'm saying, stuff like that too. There will be, work requirements, like basically saying, and I think this is just the most absurd thing, majority of those people, now you do have people that are able-bodied people, and you do have people, and I know a lot of y'all, raccoons out there are gonna, like this, but you do have able-bodied people that are out there taking advantage of the programs. But at the end of the day, me personally, I feel like whether they are, whether they ain't, that ain't half as bad as what the people that are in charge are doing to us. You see what I'm saying? Are doing to us, in the same breath as I'm telling y'all about what is going to go down. It isn't going to go down. It's a proposal. Congress have to agree to it first. You see what I'm saying? But one thing that, I thought was kind of funny, right? They asked Ben Carson, right? What would he, if they make these increases and these deductions and stuff like that, you see what I'm saying? And they're doing this work program, you see what I'm saying? Making, the people that are, so let's be honest, the people that are on these programs, are mainly disabled. Mainly, it is not all, but mainly disabled and elderly people. You see what I'm saying? Physically, mentally disabled and elderly people and children. You see what I'm saying? That's why I think it's just such this, some selfish stuff, and it's some crazy stuff, and it's some real hater, you see what I'm saying, jealousy type stuff going on. You gotta be a sick individual, outside of Congress. Just regular average Joes are out here, you see what I'm saying, pushing for elderly people, children, and people with disabilities to be out here working. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? But that's the world we live in. That's why I don't really deal with people too much. I stay to myself, because people don't really have your best interest. People don't really care. They just care about their own needs and wants. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, Ben Raccoon Carson, right, was asked, you know, by a representative of, you know, the Congress, what will be his plan, you know, to put something in place. Do we have anything in place for those people who you know, who are, you know, supposed to be working? And they basically said they want to, because he wanted people to report to housing, basically a log of, you know, basically proof of them working. You see what I'm saying? Basically proof of them working. Remember what I told y'all about keeping record. They want to keep record. They want to monitor you in the way that you're spending your money, in the way that you're doing things. Now, he in turn answered the question, you know, they very vague, you know, which means he didn't answer it. You see what I'm saying? He basically said something about something going on in North Carolina, and, you know, they got great reviews, and something that ain't had nothing to do with the actual original question, like they always do. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the problem I have. Two problems I have is them forcing elderly people, children, and people who have, you know, physical and mental disabilities out here to work. You see what I'm saying? That presents not just, you know, stress on those individuals that are disabled, elderly, and stuff like that, and those children, but it creates a whole nother problem for them as well. You see what I'm saying? My thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in this situation it's broke, but, you know, it's kind of too late to try to fix it. And if you are going to fix it, you need to, you know, get all your ducks in a row first before you start talking about, you know, forcing people out here to work. You know, like, that's why I said work, forcing you out here to work where? You see what I'm saying? We still got to wait 3 weeks to hear whether or not Trump is going to shut the federal government down again. You know, all the rest of the jobs, you know, are keeping their workers and whoever they have, you see what I'm saying, because of the stuff that's going on in the White House. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting hired too much right now, because people don't know what's going on with the budget. They don't know what's going on with the cuts or the increases or whatever. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell a lot of y'all, man, you got to start thinking, you know, and doing research before you start opening up your mouth. A lot of y'all just open your mouth out of hate and out of jealousy, and you don't care nothing about nobody but yourselves. And you got to cut it out. And you daggone sure got to cut it out when you thinking about coming on my channel trying to challenge me. You hear me? Because you're going to look like a fool coming on my channel. You know, because I'm going to tell you to go back and listen to the videos and listen to every last one of them. You see what I'm saying? It's people that come on my channel all the time asking me questions that I've already answered on my videos. That's why I tell them, go back to the videos and listen. And don't listen with your own motive and your own agenda and intent. You see what I'm saying? But, yeah, Ben Coon Carson, you know, Ben Raccoon Carson, yeah, didn't answer the question. He danced around the question like they always do. You want people to get out here and do this. You want people to get out and do this. That's why I said it's a direct assault on the poor. That's why I said the poor will always get the short end of the stick. The rich, and a lady said the same thing I said to y'all the other day when I was watching it. She said, well, why, you know, don't they, you would think that they would go towards the rich. They're not going to go towards the rich because that messes up their agenda. You got to realize a lot of people that are rich make a living off of picking with the poor, because the poor are and disabled are considered, you see what I'm saying, illiterate. They're considered, you see what I'm saying, helpless, hopeless. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to go pick on nobody that has common sense. A lot of the celebrities has common sense, and a lot of celebrities have lawyers, and a lot of them have, that's a whole nother headache. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them know when somebody is trying to scam them or trying to, you see what I'm saying? Celebrities have power. You know, that's a whole nother mountain to climb when you're dealing with something with rich people. So they pick on the poor. That's just like a bully in school. He ain't gonna pick on nobody his size. He gonna go mess with somebody that he know don't want to fight him or don't want to get into no type of confrontation. You see what I'm saying? Or, you know, might not understand the logistics of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And being aware of his surroundings. That's what they'll go pick on. This ain't nothing but a bully picking on the weak. That's all it is. So while y'all out here talking about, yeah, people need to get back to work and people need to do this, you see what I'm saying? Because you hating and you jealous because you got to get up and bust your behind. Like I said, ain't nobody tell a lot of y'all to get up and bust your behind and go to work every day. You can, same way you can get up out here and bust your behind and go to work, same way you can get out here and try to figure out a way to start your own business so you could be your own boss. So you could really move on with your life and not worry about poor people receiving government handouts. You see what I'm saying? That at the end of the day, whether they receive them or whether they don't, it ain't gonna matter anyway. You see what I'm saying? But just like I thought, it's a direct, because they gotta find a way to justify, you know, a lot of this money they gonna use to get this wall. You see what I'm saying? And they gotta justify, and they sick of the, you know, their taxpayer dollars. You see what I'm saying? Being spent on these programs, you know, but you can be sick and tired all you want. But the question has and will forever remain, what do you have for those people to fall back on? You can have a plan all you want, but that plan is not going to be executed properly unless you have, because you got to think of people, how many people are on these programs, you feel me? How many people are on these programs and how many people have been on these programs? The same amount of generations people have been, you know, receiving these benefits is the same amount of time, you know, the government has been in Congress, has been, you know, coming up with plans trying to destroy people. You see what I'm saying? You got to realize, before you complain about who been on benefits, you got to realize who the one that started the programs to begin with. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that was just a little update I wanted to give y'all, man. You know, before I call it a night. But it's your boy Retro Rob, man. Leave your comment in the comment section. You know, I'm taking in all comers, baby. Like, comment, subscribe. I can't stress it enough. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. You see what I'm saying? I be seeing, you know, some stuff that have like, some videos have like almost 3,000 views and maybe once 100 subscribers. Come on now. Come on, people. All right. Look out for me. I'm going to look out for you. Let's have each other back. All right. Love y'all. Peace.